Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
From deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Anthony Rizzo is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Runner goes for second. Hit to third. Speared on the dive. He goes to first. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. Well, you know, this is where it pays to be light on your feet down there at third base. You see how he starts low, so it's basically just a step and a dive along the ground. He's able to flag this one down, collect himself, and then make a...
Chris Bryant is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, a fly ball again here. After order, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
Takes this the other way to right. Bruce is there to make the catch, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. Addison Russell stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Strikeout here. Now the runner's on his way home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout, but then...
Brandon Phillips gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
This is hit high in the air out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A goal.
Hey, like you can up there.
Number 97 steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Joey Votto will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Lackey comes set. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Oh, and he whiffs on it.
No run, no run.
Well, the only silver lining here is that the batter doesn't get any further than first base, but boy, that looked like a ball that should have been caught. I don't know what went wrong there.
Number 97 comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Let's go. Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Now this is cut and thrown to first.
Oh, he's in there.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Anthony Rizzo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Runners on the move for second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce has a read on it. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. The relay throw, and he is in there. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And, guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, John Lackey. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK? Number 97 will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Hit to first. Duda's up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Number 97 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 97.
Here comes the first pitch.
Here we go now. Come on now.
Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. So striding in, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Ground ball right side.
Right, you're here.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
Well, you got to start a streak.
Number 97 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
The batter, number 97.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Hey, let's go,
into the
kid.
box,
Right
Dexter
here.
Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Miguel.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in now is the catcher Miguel Montero. And 2-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get it. Number 97 steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
That's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Your turn. Drive him in.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ballgame. Now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second. Still just 1 out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Trying to hold the lead. He's on the move again from first. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Miguel Montero will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his...
Play 12. 1-2 to count.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
The batter,
That clutch two-run single puts his team.
Hey,
David Wright gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Jason Heyward. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-2. Good night from Flushing.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Rex Brothers. His record is now 2-4. Credit the save to Rex Brothers. The loss goes to Antonio Bastardo, just his 4th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's the first game in the month of July between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball, and his speed can be...
Number 97 will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it...
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And how about that? Number 97 has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that.
Number 97 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
One time. Here we go.
Hit hard to the right side.
That's
Foul.
Hey!
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. These Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Do it. No one better. Let's go.
Taken high and deep to right.
Get over, ball.
Back goes Lagares. Still
Hard,
going
hard,
back.
Go hard, go hard.
Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Kind of funny when you think about all the guys in this lineup that you have to worry about. This is the guy that has their 2 home runs.
Lucas Duda strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
No run, no run.
So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department.
And guys, that's a big...
Number 97 steps in now.
Left fielder, number 97.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I tell you, this guy's had a great series so far, and we haven't even hit the weekend yet. He's on base yet again as he drives this one out to the wall for a double.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Right here. Come on now.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Ready with the payoff pitch. Runner goes for 3rd. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch. He's good.
And now the runner's trying for 3rd. swing and a missed strike three. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with one away. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Number 97 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Reed sets. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes is after it. And that retires the side. One left for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Juan Lagares will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Arrieta sets. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, what happened? He dropped it.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of it.
Yoenis Cespedes will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And with that, there goes the shutout here in the 8th inning. Now if they're going to make a game of this thing, they're going to have to string a few more hits together in a hurry.
One down.
Striding into the box, Lucas Duda. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll that, Paul.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Long run for the left fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2. Number 97 will try it again. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far from the stretch. In the air now out to left field. Conforto on the move, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-1. Good night from Flushing.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
It's the MLB pregame show, and we're counting down to first pitch here this afternoon. While the final preparations are being made, we'll take a look at a young up-and-comer in today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 97 is our man to watch. Coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show.
Number 97.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Granderson is under it. 1 out. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I'm definitely pretty excited about seeing Addison Russell play. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proof.
Number 97 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need...
Number 97 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go two.
And this will get to the wall now, out beyond the 385 sign. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And now you just start to wonder, how much is the heat taken out of this guy? You see the pitch count. It's not all that bad just yet, but he's been in and out of trouble a few times.
And the runner's breaking for third. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
Strike him out for the third time. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Number 97 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hard liner toward short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hold up.
The runner from second crosses the plate, and he is in there. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Pitch is high. The throw.
2-2.
He's going.
3
he's
runs,
going.
6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Runner breaks for third.
Now drive that pitch, huh?
And he'll step off. Runner goes for third. And a step off. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base.
Let her fly.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside the throw. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And he knew he was in trouble. Number 97 will have a shot at history now, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, that's arguably the hardest part of the cycle to get, but it can be done. You got to look for a ball to drive into a gap.
High and deep to right center field. Lagares looks up. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Welcome back to the MLB pregame show. The action is right around the corner, but before we get there, we'll take a look at some young talent you'll see out on the diamond with today's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 97 is in that spotlight, and he's coming off a very nice game in which doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Number 97 will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Reds lead it 1-0. Number 97 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Down by 4 this early. I don't know if that's the type of swing you need to be taking here.
Here we go.
Hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Number 97 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not the kind of day he was hoping for. So let's see if he can get something going right here.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
hit the other way out toward right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Number 97 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Schebler racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, I'll tell you what, even a 4-run lead isn't safe with this guy.
Number 97 will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
I think sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you release the pitch, you have a feeling that you could be in trouble. And
Number 97 will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position.
It's the MLB pregame show, and we're counting down to first pitch here this afternoon. While the final preparations are being made, we'll take a look at a young up-and-comer in today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 97 will be in the glow, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs, really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit. He just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Number 97 will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. From the stretch. Pitch out. 1-0. Nothing doing. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's coming off one of the biggest performances.
Number 97 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And that's in there.
Right
Base
here,
hit.
find the ball.
And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Anthony Rizzo has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Pitch inside, the throw. Two one, here it is. He's running again. Pitch outside, the throw. Bases are loaded here, one man out.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Has to challenge him here. Again, he's off for second. Pitches a cold strike, the throw.
Hey, get on for us here.
Running yet again for second. Swing and a miss, strike three, the throw. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, third.
Chris Bryant steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with two away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitches a cold strike, the throw.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Throw over to the bag.
No, he's
dive,
safe.
but he's back. Ready on 1 and 2. On the move again from first. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. One and 2, here it comes. And now he's on the move again for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Cozart here for the force. And number 97 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
All right, hold up.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there.
Number 97 stands in.
Number 97.
You can do it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, what time? Right now.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Barehanded for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Number 97 settles into the box for his first chance.
Number 97.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. Number 97 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound.
97.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Marte going back. He's there and records the first out. Number 97 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
First baseman number 44.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh. And now the runner's trying for third. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runner goes for third. And now they've got him picked off. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Number 97 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end. Number 97 will have a shot at history now, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, that's arguably the hardest part of the cycle to get, but it can be done. You got to look for a ball to drive into a gap.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Around second, looking for the cycle. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
This guy is on fire. Stay hot out there. You know, this is pretty cool because a cycle just doesn't happen that often. Once or twice in a year, unless your name's Aaron Hill, who did it twice in a year himself. So I'm pretty positive he's going to put this game right at the top of his career highlight reel.
He's going.
Now the runner's on his way home. Pitch taken for a strike. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
On 14 hits.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 8-5.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Number 97 is in that spotlight, and he was the... And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Number 97 will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. With that...
This team strikes out more than any other team in the league. They need to put the ball in play and have some more productive at-bats.
Number 97.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Hit high and deep out to left center field. McCutchen going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Number 97 comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Morse, and it's a double play. Number 97 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 97.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. McCutchen looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games.
The offensive star of the night for the Bucks, well, it was this guy right here, Ian Desmond. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
3 runs.
One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. 2 of the game's great sluggers, McCutchen and Rizzo, are next on the show.
Number 97.
Big swing, but he just gets it. Strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Throw won't get him. Number 97 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one.
Well, sometimes, Matty, you're just flat out feeling it. He took some very good-looking hacks earlier in BP, and obviously it's translating to the game.
Around second. He'll try for third.
Slide.
And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
On the money. Yeah, you know, he's got 2 bases in the bag, but he wants 3.
Number 97 strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
6 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Drives it out to deep right center field. McCutchen going back on it. Gone! Number 97 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his third double of the game. And he'll round it and try for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, it seemed like everything.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Tops Player Spotlight. Number 97 is our man to watch as he comes off one of his better showings of the year. His last doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Number 97 stands in.
Left fielder.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
High and deep to right center. Back goes to Shields, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Now a snap throw over to third, and now they've got him picked off. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. So striding in, number 97, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit around third and being waved on home. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities in the game. If you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Hey, one time, right now.
And he'll step off. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he could steal home or what, but it's an easy tag for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Number 97 will step in with a double and a triple to his credit thus far.
Yeah, doing a nice job of barreling up the ball and finding gaps in this one. I like what I've seen from him.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Second RBI of the game for him right there, but more importantly, narrows this deficit down to 1.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as Rangers begun to warm up out there. A dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And again a throw. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Two count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. Chu is going to get there to make the catch. And now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, and they get... Number 97 will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
Let's go, kid.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance. And
both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Number 97 will be in the glow as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chance? Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, it's the second of this 3 games. Number 97 digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is DeShields, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is out at third, so credit him with a... Number 97 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Attaboy. Now batting,
Number 97 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one.
Well, sometimes, Matt.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Here's Hayward taking the turn at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Number 97 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
DeShields is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-0. So long from Wrigleyville.
For the Rangers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 12-4. The loss goes to Cole Hamels. He falls to 6-9.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. And a moment now to have a look at Jeff Bannister's Texas Rangers. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making them pay when it's a mistake.
Number 97 will take his first cuts now. He drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in the ballgame yesterday.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Number 97 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 97.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Ruggiano has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Number 97 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Take a look, find it. No, he's safe.
And at this point,
number 97 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
you just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Number 97 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one.
And you know, guys, games like this, you just don't want them to end.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Hamilton going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run might just earn their closer an extra day of rest right here. That makes this a 4-run game now, and with the top of the ninth looming, it would make that a non-save.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one